Hi everyone, Nancy with Our Treasure Home, and welcome back to the channel. So, this is going to be the video about what happened to us. Well, you all know we live in a rental, so every 6 months, maintenance comes in and change the filter and everything. So, yes, 2 years ago, we were going through a lot of things. So, they hummed and fussed and everything, so we fixed it. Well, for 2 years now, nothing's been said, nothing's been going on, but maintenance, they like to look at what you have. So April came, we had the same stuff we always had in the basement and everything. Nothing was said, everything was all good and all. So October, every 6 months, so April and October. Well, July, the office manager, sends a note, they're gonna come in. So my daughter-in-law and everything, and we fixed it, everything, the same stuff. We hadn't changed anything. Oh, this looks nice. I'm just showing the girls from the office what a home looks like that's lived in, sarcastically. So, then one of the girls goes, well, this is the same. She wanted to show it like the opposite. One of the girls goes, this is the same layout as the office. This is no different. What are we doing here? Yes, I have that videoed. Well, yeah. So, okay, so maintenance comes in the 3rd week of October. We're always the 4th week. So that means they don't have a lot of people. They don't have a lot of residents in either place that's over here. But they had a new maintenance guy. Well, they leave. He said, oh, everything's fine, everything's good, but no issues or anything. Supposedly he wrote down housekeeping. I don't think he did. I think she just asked, was everything the same? And she comes knocking on the door at 12:30, all huffing and hewing and stomping and everything else. This time my son was home. Yeah, she was surprised. And we just got a housekeeping. He just said housekeeping. No, you were fine with everything in July. That's the same thing. Ain't nothing changed. So she goes on that stuff the next day, Friday. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. 5 days to figure out what we're doing. So yeah, we started looking at other places to live. It's not cheap anymore. And what we figured out is that we're paying basically the same thing we were paying, maybe $20 more than when we moved in. Well, rent starts off here $1,100 plus. So we're not paying that. So, anything and every little thing she nitpicks. But the people next door can smoke not cigarettes, but smoke other stuff morning, noon, and night, and nothing said to them. And that was before it was made legal here in Ohio. So I was like, all right. So we went ahead and got a storage unit, and I'll tell you how the Lord works here in a minute. Got a storage unit. So my son had to take off half a day Sunday so that he could rest up for Monday and Tuesday. They worked their honeys off to get stuff in storage. We all did. As you will see as I show y'all around, it echoes in here now. Yeah. So this is what basically you can have in your home that you rent. I won't go all the way down the basement, but you'll see what's in there. So, and this was stuff, we're going to go through stuff anyway, but when you have to go through it in like 4 days and stuff, take your time to go through it, it's different. I'm trying to get the yarn off of me. So, as you can see, behind me, things have changed. Anastasia's table's not there. Her easel is in storage. The bear's in storage. The rocking chair, it was old anyway, and it was breaking, so we threw that away, and the table that came along with it. But that was the neighbor's from like 4 years ago when he moved out during the shutdown. So that was gone. So somehow or another, this shelf leans now for some odd reason that it didn't do that beforehand. So let me show y'all. So over there, we put all the games in storage, bagged it up, put it in storage. So that has like things that were on my table. And this is basically all I can have on my table now, according to her. When I'm not working, it's supposed to be cleaned off. So Anastasia's little kitchen, that was going anyway. So that's gone. And yeah, I almost had to take the Serenity Prayer and Matthew, the Lord's Prayer down. Nothing on the walls. Can't have nothing on the walls. So that's gone. In the kitchen, we still have the bread machine, the coffee maker, but the other utensils beside the microwave, you can't have that on there. No dishes in the sink. We just did dishes today. Okay, so it's Saturday. We're eating. But, couldn't have dishes in the sink. Can't have nothing on the counters. I'm surprised I didn't say anything. I have recipes up there on the cabinets. She didn't tell us to take that down. But the top shelf, you can't have nothing up there. I'm surprised she told us not to take us down, but my Christmas stuff ain't moving. So this was over here, and so we moved it up to that shelf so it wouldn't fall. This is basically, you can't have nothing on the walls or one thing or two things. We cleaned all that area up, and that's my other sewing machine. Whoops. Let me do it like this. There you go. So that's my sewing machine on top of my old one. If it's behind the curtain, by law, they cannot look behind it. All it is extra, my extra jars, and as an electric skillet down there. It's just, stuff that, and we had nothing on there, but there's a bag of popcorn. And I put my major scene on the shelf behind the curtain because you can't have nothing on the shelves. So most of my books, alright, so let's go like this way. There's my other cane. All my son's grill stuff's in storage. We had a tote there that, Legos and other stuff, that's in storage. Can't double up your shelf. That's clutter. Can't have nothing underneath the TV or anything, or store anything underneath there because that's clutter. Let's see here. All the nice little decoration stuff that we've had up for 6 years had to come down. And the little sticky things that, faith makes things work. Can't use that as storage except for this now. So all that shelf and everything. So all the crock pots, the Ninja, all our cooking stuff, the cast iron, Dutch ovens and everything, all that's in storage now. That's all you can have up on that shelf. So I can show you right here, everything in the basement is gone. I will try to go down a couple of steps. Most of it's in storage and some stuff did get thrown away. But, wash machine, dryer, laundry detergent. We have a shelf that has our toilet paper and paper towels on. And almost was told you can't have that. So basically you live in a space with nothing. And supposedly it's in our lease about clutter. Nothing like, and then it doesn't really say what's reasonable, what's not reasonable, how much stuff you can have, what you can't have. So basically, if I get dinged for this, it makes me think of World War II. I won't say the other word. It's like someone said dictatorship. And she did. 2 years ago, she said, if you put it in totes or if you put it where I can't see it, I don't have to report it, is what she said. So I was like, one of those people. So we're good. We just got to keep it like when they come in April to change the filter again. Nothing on the counters. You got to put, I was just like, oh my gosh. So we're going to be saving up money and everything. So I wanted to tell you, this is how the Lord works, because He sees before us. And He goes before us, and He goes behind us. So the car insurance we had was $184 a month. That's just car insurance. That wasn't just car and renter's insurance. So, yeah, I'm messing with this yarn because I don't want it tangled up in my chair. So, it was going to renew in November, and it was going to go up to $251. I'm like, oh, this is ridiculous. So my son and I, we talked, all of us talked about it and everything. And since I don't drive, he decided to put the car insurance in just his name and everything. And it came out the same as what I had found and everything. So they're going to pay car insurance, and I'll pay the renter's insurance, which is only $25. It's like, all right. So yes, my plan had been to save money up just so I can travel and go meet people next summer. So I was like, so when that happened last week, I was like, okay, Lord, you changed the plans. I'm not going to argue with you. You've got something better. So the money that I'm not paying for car insurance, I can pay for I'll pay for the storage unit. It's about $130 a month. So instead of paying car insurance, I'm paying the storage unit so we can still have our stuff. I mean, and there was totes we were going to go through anyway and stuff to be thrown out anyhow to, I don't want to say downsize, but like declutter. And I was like, if I told Susan, I said, if I did a video, it would make us look like we were hoarders or something. But we're not. It was just stuff we've had over the years. We've lived here 6 years, and of course you accumulate things. My son goes, what you do with all those books? I don't ever see you reading those books. I thought to myself, you're never down here when I am reading one of those books. It's my Bible books. It's my herb books. I have, sewing books and crochet books and not knitting books, but cross stitch books. I have, now I do have regular books because I have Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's whole series of his books, Sherlock Holmes, and I have Charles Dickens, his whole series of books, and it's they're big books, but I have those books. I got books underneath my table too, but it's like stuff that I have wanted and I have collected over the years. I bought over the years. I just didn't go out and buy them all at one time. I had to save money up and get different ones that I've wanted. Some of them I won because, in giveaways. So it's like, I'm not throwing this stuff away. I've done that too many times. So we went and packed what we wanted and everything. Went through those white shelves that had the crafts that was sitting over here up against this wall. That's in storage. And I guess what's in storage now? All my thread, all my little hoops for cross stitch. It's like, I guess, if they can't get to it for storage, I guess I'll just have to buy some more. I was like, I don't know. I understand how this good lady expects people to live, but yeah, that's what happened, and we will be saving up for a 3-bedroom. Definitely, it's time, and I know the Lord did this because, when you have that feeling, you need to start going through stuff. Can you let go stuff? Because the Lord says, let it go because I'm bringing something better for you. And, like Anastasia has the hardest, I do too. I'll admit that. I do have a hard time letting some stuff go, but Anastasia more so. But she was okay. She understood. And she did a great job. Her room looks awesome. Her and her mom worked on that room. And so, we did have the doctor's note because that was one thing that she didn't like, was that the bed was down here. And she lied through her teeth saying, oh no, it's okay, we understand, we had no problems with that being down here. I'm like, I don't want to call her a liar, but I didn't say anything. Actually, I didn't. When she said, oh no, it's okay, I said, between the arthritis in my hip, the blood clots in my leg, and my pacemaker, it's hard for me to go up and down steps. The look on her face was like, I'm like, yeah, you don't understand, so you just need to keep your mouth shut. I'm gonna say so bad. So, yeah. So that's where we're at now. It's just God's way of clearing out the old. A lot of, stuff that did need to be gone and everything. We had to do it in 4 days instead of 6 months like we wanted to do. And then, to do what the Lord tells you to do. And just, if He says pack it up and move it out and store it somewhere, then do so. And, it just seems funny now because everything echoes. Hey, echo. Around here. But, yeah, that's what happened. This is where we're at now. In the kitchen, we've just, some things were moved, some things were put back. So I'm just like, well, I'm gonna live here. I've got to cook here. I sleep here, and stuff I gotta do. She had no problems with the plants outside whatsoever. Nothing. I don't know. But thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for coming by. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching on the TV and everything. And giving us some thumbs up. And more things to come now. Now it's time to, it's relax time. I can get back to videos. And nothing Sunday because it's Anastasia's birthday. So y'all have a wonderful and blessed day. And we'll see you next time on our treasure home.